Well, hello, hi, good evening. So, as you can probably tell, this video is going to be about me talking about my time on YouTube. Um, and I've written it down here. I've got my notes right here. I've written it word for word, what I want to say. So if you see me looking down but still talking, then that's because I've got it written here. Okay? Yeah? Alright, so let's start right at the beginning. 2005. 2005 was a long time ago. 16 years. Okay, that is a long time. So I was 15 going on 16, and there was a new website on the internet. Broadband was recently a thing. People had phones with cameras and buttons. Can't forget the buttons. And this was actually before the first iPhone, if anyone can remember that. And when I was 15 and 16, I was in school. I was in a band that we called ourselves the Cuts, because the guitarist had broken his arm and he had two really big scars on his arm, and we just thought, yeah, let's call ourselves the Cuts. But everyone seemed to add an N and call us by that. Yeah. We weren't popular in school. Anyway, so we had the opportunity to play in like a youth music event, which was being filmed, and so we did. And the drummer for our band was very savvy with the internet, which none of us were back then. And so he was in charge of the MySpace page, and also he made a YouTube channel for it as well. And like, YouTube was a brand new thing. You could put any kind of video on it and anyone around the world could watch it. Yeah. Basically, the start of YouTube was very interesting. So my time in the band didn't last long because I wanted to go into more kind of Metallica type, like I was listening more into like Muse, Metallica, Opeth, and they were listening to Green Day, Blink-182, some other bands like that as well. And so I was kicked out because I wasn't listening to the same music they were. Yeah. Anyway, in 2007, I came out as trans and started going to the doctors to see if they would refer me to a gender specialist, which they didn't for a long time. But this video is about YouTube. So at the same time, I was looking at seeing if there were any trans people on YouTube, and there were loads, absolutely loads. Some were very useful in terms of what they were talking about. Some were quite funny, and some were just really strange, which you kind of get on YouTube now. So that hasn't changed much. And in 2009, I started self-medicating, which was also the same time that I started doing transition update videos on YouTube. And like back then, before 2010, you had to have a channel to be able to watch videos on YouTube. Well, definitely you had to have a channel to be able to keep getting updates from different channels. And like there was a whole big messaging thing. You could submit response videos, which I really want to have back because that would be quite fun to have. And yeah, you could basically do anything you wanted on YouTube. So I was doing transition update videos, and I got a few views. I got some subscribers, and I did that for a few years. And then I went back to church in, I think it was 2011, something like that. Anyway, and so I started doing a few videos on what it's like being trans in a Christian environment. Yeah, I still don't quite have all the information on that. I just have my own experiences and things that I found. And yeah, I'm still a Christian, and I'm obviously still trans. Like if you knew me before, then I'm obviously still trans. And I even did the ice bucket challenge. Oh, when was that? I think that was 2012, 2013, something like that. Anyway, and it was all going well. I would do like update videos every few months because I wasn't really doing much in my life at all. And then I started working in schools in 2016. And the first school, absolutely brilliant. I got on well with the kids and the other members of staff. The kids all thought I was very, very serious at the beginning, and then they saw how strange I am. And like because I wasn't a teacher, I was a kind of tutor, mentor, academic mentor, teaching assistant type thing, mainly in maths. I basically was able to talk about anything that was on the kids' minds, usually to try and get them back into work, trying to get them back to work on their assignments and things. But in 2017, at I think it was my third school, one boy found my YouTube channel and decided to spread all of my videos to the rest of the students. Yeah. And I got some people being really mean to me, and some really, really awkward questions. which I just kind of brushed away. Yeah, and like none of my videos were any more private than conversations I have with my friends out at work or in public. Like nothing on my videos back then I wouldn't have told my friends, or yeah, basically. And the the school put on a big assembly about the LGBTQ and all that kind of stuff, and how transphobia is bad, and how to be supportive of trans people and other LGBTQ people. But I was told privately to either delete the videos or delete my channel. So I deleted the videos, and that lost me some subscribers. And I've actually lost most of the videos since as well. So yeah, in 2019 I started playing on my guitar, which you can't see because of the drying at the moment. So I just started playing my guitar for fun, trying to learn different songs, and trying to remember any of the songs that I used to play in the band that I was in when I was a teenager. And so I started thinking, oh, maybe I could do a couple of videos about playing guitar and things. But that didn't happen. Then in 2020, the pandemic happened. And I thought, let's have some fun. Let's make a fake radio station and just do stupid things on YouTube for it. Which I did start, but because I started working at one of the testing sites in the UK, I didn't end up having enough time or energy to do anything with that. So that kind of fell through, but I still wanted to make videos. Page 10. So I got bits of my writing, like the little musings, the bits of drawing that I've done, and did videos on them. And at the same time, I was trying to learn a few songs because I wanted to do them on YouTube. So I did my first crappy cover, Ain't No Sunshine by Bill Withers, and that was absolutely awful. And so was my second one, Never Been Better by Ollie Murs. Yeah, I need to redo those two. I have got better at doing the crappy covers, I think. And a few people that I work with have actually said it's quite good. Other people have laughed because I cringe so much when they're sitting there playing the video right in front of me. Yeah, I cringe a lot. So yeah, and so since then I've done more crappy covers. I've started doing a series of what channels I watch, which I need to do more of. And I also do these kind of general videos as well. And I want to get to a point where I can do at least 2 videos a week. I definitely want to do 1 crappy cover a week, even if it's really crappy, as long as it's better than awful. Yeah, as long as it's better than awful, it can be part of my crappy covers. Um, yeah. So I'm going to revisit my first 2 crappy covers, definitely, because they were just really awful. And anyway, if you're still here, why not enjoy a couple of videos? They will be there and there. Okay? Yes? And good night.